Hi, my name is Tina Hargo, and this is my second oral presentation for my ancient history class at Florida Southern College. This oral presentation will be focusing on ancient education, more specifically, what courses of study did they prescribe for students and why? What was expected of a well educated man, and what cultural values do these expectations reveal? This oral presentation will present many claims and evidence for the article, The Well Educated Man. Background. Starting out, education centuries ago was very similar to education now. The purpose of having education was to provide a small, elite group of individuals to help society progress. Today's society is very similar. The intelligence of certain individuals would help leaders and the world altogether. The elite group of individuals would advance technology, medicine, and many other needs. Without intelligent people and universities, the world would not run so smoothly. Thesis. Some may think, how could the world even function without the education process? Education has changed the past, present, and will change the future. Education is an amazing thing and has been for thousands of years. The education man from China, Islam, and Timbuktu has a great amount of self discipline, which sets him apart from the average man. Educated and non educated can create a clear separation in societies. The main claim: certain courses had to be taken just to be considered an intelligent person. Subjects such as math and English were the standard for simple knowledge. Supporting idea number one, source one on page 357 states the proper sequence for the pursuit of learning. This took place in China. It consisted of study extensively, inquire carefully, ponder thoroughly, sift clearly, and practice earnestly. Without these attributes, the ancient Chinese man may not have been considered intelligent. Supporting idea number two, source 4 on page 366 has a divine tone and states a lot about religion. Due to that, religion was part of education. In Timbuktu, without religion in the scholar's mind, the man was not to be considered well educated. These ideas are still thought of today. Supporting idea number 3, source 7 has rules for teachings such as philosophy, Latin language, and literature. Knowledge for these subjects were needed and were extremely important of the people of Paris. Paragraph 2, expectations. Expectations of a well-educated man were similar to those of a present well-educated man to help society and make an impact. Supporting idea number 1, according to Zhu 9 and source 1, a well-educated man would understand respect and responsibility. He will understand religious and he would understand regulations and laws and why they needed to be followed. This was important to help the civilization run smoothly. If the well-educated followed and enforced the rules. Supporting idea number 2 in source 5, Muhammad was a well-educated man who carried the traits of kindness, honesty, and integrity. He gave away books to people he did not even know. He was an intelligent man who carried the expected traits of one in Timbuktu society. This is desired in today's time also. Kindness can go further than intelligence sometimes. Supporting idea number 3, source 7 from Paris states, should be 20 years old or honorable life and laudable conversation. It continues with even more expectations of a well-educated man down to his clothing. This tedious expectation are sort of still in play today, but are a little less expected and sort of granted upon the well-educated. Conclusion paragraph. Wrapping things up, life would typically have no purpose without certain goals to accomplish, and 99% of those goals retain to intelligence in education. Without intelligence and education, the world would not go around. Education processes are not exactly the same as they were centuries ago, but they are extremely similar, with hard work, dedication, and self-discipline. individuals will prosper just like the educated men from China, Islam, and Timbuktu. Thank you.